Good Monday morning. My name is Jenah, and today we are here to try. Try stands for the Trauma Recovery Yoga Method or Total Resilience Yoga, and don't worry, don't let the word yoga scare you. It's not as scary as you think. What we're going to do today is combine science with yoga, and I'll be quite honest with you, as I guide you through this sequence, I'm going to speak more science than I do Sanskrit. So for those of you who are familiar with yoga, this is not your typical class that you do in a yoga studio, because I'm not going to be asking you to twist yourself into a pretzel. I'm simply going to be guiding you through a yoga sequence that is based in science and psychology that also incorporates self-regulation. So it really doesn't matter if you've never been on a yoga mat in your life or you've done it 1,000 times. Today is about self-care. This sequence is about self-care. So I'm going to ask you to just understand that the room here is staying bright, and I hope wherever you are is in a bright room as well. We're not going to be playing any music, not going to be burning any incense. This is really just about you and your body and the power of choice. So, your yoga, your mat, your way. And here's another cool thing. If you feel like doing nothing except sitting on your mat and breathing and watching me do all the work, that is still you doing yoga. So, yay you. Honestly, that's all it takes. Yoga is breath. So, key differences between the try method and what we're doing today: no music, no incense, bright lights, and we're going to talk science, not Sanskrit. Now, I'm also going to be doing something called micro-cueing, and that's where I don't shut up and I just keep talking the entire time. That is really helpful post-trauma because we have a lot of chatter in our minds. And I say we because I've been diagnosed with PTSD, and I know what it's like where our mind gets left to wander and we just find these dark, deep, scary places in the corner of our minds and in the corner of these deep, dark rooms that we don't want to go to. So to stop us from doing that today, I'm just going to be chatting along. So as this room stays bright, please know that whatever you're doing, whatever mat space you've given yourself, there is no judgment. So be aware of the fact that I want you to just give yourself the power of choice and allow yourself to not worry about keeping up with the Joneses today. We're going to start with self-regulation. That's very unique to the try method. 4 pieces to this. The first part is orientation. So just take a moment to look around the room that you're in. Find 4 corners, 4 colors, 4 textures, or maybe you just go ahead and you notice your feet and your hands. You can look down at your hands and feet. You can look down at the ground. The texture changes from where your mat meets the flooring. Maybe you notice that there happen to be 4 corners in the room. Maybe you have noticed the different textures of your legs compared to the mat, to the floor, compared to the walls. Next, we're going to do part 2 of our self-regulation, which is grounding, and that is simply getting connected to the earth. So you can choose to either sit with your legs cross-legged, in front of you, or cross-legged like I am, or in front of you. Whatever feels comfortable, there is no right or wrong. We're just tuning into our bodies This is our grounding, and it's just noticing your sit bones or your feet or whatever is connected with the earth and with the mat. Take your hands and place your hands palms down on your legs or your knees and just start to feel the ground supporting you and holding you. Separate your fingers slightly so that your hands just feel gentle on your knees or your legs. Allow your chin to just go ahead and drop and look down towards your chest. Let your eyes be soft. You can close them or just look down at your nose or even look down at your feet. Now we will go ahead and move into part 3 of our self-regulation. That is centering. We're going to notice the weight and the heat of our body as it presses against the earth. So notice the center of your body as we practice centering. We're going to begin to notice the support from the earth and the mat holding us up. Notice your own gentle hands just resting on your knees or thighs. There's no reason to point a finger or make a fist. All is well. I am safe. Notice the way your shoulders begin to just drop toward the ground and gravity is just coaxing your chin down towards your chest. Closing your eyes at this moment signals to the body, I am safe. There is no reason to look about. Notice how your breath has begun to soften. Engage your pelvic floor like you're trying to suppress urine and just press your navel towards your spine. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall if you can. Create some heat, stoke a fire in your gut as you start to breathe in and out. Notice a few of your breaths. As we now move into part 4 of our self-regulation, our breath. Breath is presence. Noticing your breath is the quickest way to calm and the quickest way to release anxiety. Notice as you're breathing in and out, there's no reason to pant. You don't even need to leave your mouth open. Just breathing in and breathing out. Breathe into the nose and allow your breath to pass behind your eyes. Allow your breath to just playfully dance and clear away any stagnant energy in your mind. Inflate your body like a balloon. Really, really just breathe in, and allow that breath to just slow down as you inhale and exhale. Count to 5 as you inhale. And 5 as you exhale. Inhale from your chest. Feel your ribs moving together, pushing that navel all the way to the spine, and then exhale it out. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale from the bottom up, proud belly into that heart. Feel your heart expand into your eyes. Oh, feel them cool and sparkle. And then exhale again from the top, letting that body just relax. That chin drops, that chest and shoulders, it all drops. And then again, inhale from the bottom up, big belly, proud heart, sparkling eyes. Exhale from the face, from the chest, from the belly, just push it all out. Now keeping your eyes closed or softly gazing down towards your nose, just take a moment to allow your breath to go back to its normal rhythm as you inhale and you exhale. And keeping those eyes closed or softly gazing towards the mouth or nose, we will move now into some neck rolls. So as you inhale, drop your right ear towards the right shoulder and back. And as you exhale, left ear to left shoulder and chin to chest. So inhale to the right and back, and exhale to the left and chin to chest. Keep doing this, moving at your own pace, your own inhale, your own exhale, as you round that neck. And you know what? You may be hearing some snaps and some crackles and some pops. Please let that happen. You know why? Because that is stagnant energy that you're releasing. It's not serving you, we don't need it, and it is simply leaving your body. And as you come back around one more time at that next exhale, just go ahead and drop that chin down to chest and pause. I am safe. I am shining. I am breathing. And now inhale to the left this time, left ear to left shoulder and back. And then exhale right ear to right shoulder and chin to chest. So we're simply moving now in the opposite direction as you inhale to the left and back and exhale to the right and chin to chest. And as you keep doing this, oh my, are you hearing those same snaps and crackles and pops that I am? Allow that to be the music. Allow that to be the music. The snaps, the crackles, and the pops, that's the music. And the movement of your body is the dance. And allow yourself to keep rolling. And on that next exhale, go ahead and drop that chin down to chest and pause. Inhale, exhale it out. I am whole. I am music. I am movement. Now inhale, lift your gaze up to center. And take your right hand and raise that way up to the sky. Look up at that middle finger. And then just go ahead and take that right hand, float it down, down, down the mat. Right next to your right hip. Take your left hand now, let that float up to the top. Take a look at that left hand. Wiggle those little fingers. And now as you inhale, make that stretch up towards the left so that you are just lifting that spine. And as you exhale, float that little right hand further away from your body. Just slide it away. So inhale, lift up, and maybe bring that left arm all the way up and over your head, over towards the right. And exhale, slide that right hand further away from the body. Inhale is lifting with that left arm, moving it up and over towards the right. Exhale is sliding that right hand further and further away from the body. Maybe, just be curious about this, but maybe you go ahead and you get that right elbow all the way down to the mat. Maybe not. Just be curious. You're inhaling and lifting that left and bringing it over towards the right. And on the exhale, you're sliding that right arm further away, but keeping those sit bones engaged. Inhale is the lift. Exhale is flexing and moving that right arm further away. Inhale, lift. Exhale, flex over towards the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, flex. And now take that right hand, push it up, 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 all the way, bring it to the sky. Meet that right arm, or right and left arms are together now. Maybe wiggle those fingers, maybe shake those shoulders a little. Looking up at those two hands. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna slide out to the left side. So take your left hand now, bring it down by that left hip. Right hand is just shining up towards the sky. And now as you inhale, lifting that right arm, exhale, take that left arm away from your body. Inhale, lift with the right. Exhale, slide the left away. Inhale, lift with the right. Exhale, slide that left hand further away from that hip. Oh, be curious. Each side is so different of our bodies. Maybe that left elbow is easier to find the mat. Maybe not. Again, just be curious. Give yourself the power of choice to just check it out. Looking up at that right hand now, and then sliding that left further away from your body. If you're looking up at the right hand, you're clearing away a blue mood. If you're looking down at that left hand and concentrating on that left hand, you're just getting yourself more grounded. It doesn't matter where you look. You can look up on the right, you can look down on the left. Again, it's the power of choice. Just keep inhaling and then exhaling over towards the left. Inhale, lifting the spine. Exhale, over towards the left. Now go ahead and push away with that left arm, bringing both arms up to the sky. Take a look at those little hands. Maybe wiggle those fingers, shake those shoulders. I'm happy. I'm lifted. I am lit. And you know, as we go ahead and we move on, we're just going to take our both arms and we're going to put them together, smack them right up top of your head. And then fold those fingers to where all you have are the two index fingers looking up towards the sky. Think about those old clocks, not the digital kind, the old clocks that had clock hands. Guess what? You are the hands of a clock now. So lift those arms up over the head and take your clock and imagine ticking it over towards the 1, the 2, maybe you even bend an elbow, that right elbow bends and you find the 3 o'clock. But keeping the sit bones engaged, as you inhale, you lift the spine, and as you exhale, you pull with that right arm over just a little bit, over just a little bit more. So inhale, lift to the lift, and then exhale, pull down with that right arm. Inhale is a lift, exhale is pulling down with the right arm, trying to find that 1, that 2, and maybe even getting curious for the 3. Simple, simple, simple. Don't hurt yourself. You know why? Because yoga is medicine, not pain. So if it's uncomfortable, you are pulling too hard. Inhale, lift. Exhale, flexing over towards the right. Go ahead and bring those arms back to center. If you need to wiggle those fingers and shake those shoulders out, do it. Our shoulders carry lots of stories all day long. People are telling us things and it gets trapped. We're shaking some of that up today. So look up at those hands again. And now we're going to go towards the left side. What would be our 11, our 10? Maybe bending the elbow and finding that 9. Just be curious. Give yourself the power of choice. Lift as you inhale, and then exhale, bringing it down towards the left side of the body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, coming down on the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, coming down on the left. Now go ahead and bring those arms back up. Inhale, nice and proud. Arms are up above the sky. Release those little fingers. Let them wiggle, wiggle, wiggle out. And then as you bring those arms down, down, down to your mat, shrug those shoulders a little bit. Shake up some of that energy. And take the left hand now and find your right knee. Take your right hand and put it directly behind your body. So the left hand is on the right knee, the right hand is all the way behind you because we are going to let our little spine twist. So with the left hand on the right knee and the right hand behind you, you stand up or sit up nice and tall with that spine, like there's an imaginary thread just pulling that head all the way up towards the ceiling. And you inhale nice and proud and then exhale. Twist and look back over that right shoulder. Inhale is looking nice and proud, tall spine. Exhale is twisting and looking back over that right shoulder. Inhale, nice and proud spine. Exhale, looking back over the right shoulder. Go ahead, release that. Take that right hand now over to the left knee and the left hand behind the back, and we'll just simply twist in the opposite direction. So as you inhale, proud spine, nice and tall, imagine there is a thread just pulling your head up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, look back over that left shoulder now. Inhale, lifting that spine. Exhale, twisting, twisting, twisting over towards the left, over that left shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to the left. Exhale it out and just bring both hands. Again, maybe you want to shake them out. Bring out those little wrists, make your own music, your own movements, and then take those hands down to the mat on either side, whichever is comfortable, because you're going to find yourself into a tabletop position. And I will tell you now that some of you may find a tabletop is an easy position. No, hands, knees, no problem. Some of you, though, may find out that it's a lot easier to bend and put the seat on feet and simply put the hands in front of you. This is still a tabletop position. Both are correct. Neither is wrong. So whether you find a true tabletop with the shoulders and the hands lined up and the knees and the hips lined up, or if you find yourself with feet on seat, you are still doing a tabletop. And so as you inhale, I want you to just look forward. And as you exhale, just crunch to the right. So that right hip and that right shoulder, they kind of act like they want to become friends. And you're looking back over that right heel, or maybe even taking a look at that right pinky toe. And then you inhale back to center. And then when you exhale, you're crunching to the left. Your left shoulder is coming closer to the right hip. You're looking over that right ankle, maybe even catching a glimpse of that left ankle and the left pinky toe. Inhale is looking forward. Exhale is crunching to the right. Inhale is looking forward. Exhale is crunching to the left. And you're just going to keep doing this. You inhale forward. Exhale is a crunch to one side. Inhale forward. Exhale is a crunch to the opposite side. And as you keep doing these crunches, just know that you are allowing your curiosity to see just how far you can crunch. And you know what else is happening? Visualize that each inhale and each exhale is sweeping in cool, clean air, and healing is just flowing into those internal organs. As you inhale at center and you exhale to crunch to each side, you are sweeping in clear, cool air, and you're exhaling out stagnant energy that is not serving you. Now, find yourself on your next inhale, just looking forward, and pause, and then just take a brief inhale, exhale, inhale again, and shoot the right hand forward and the left leg back. Now, if you're having a problem with balance here, do not be ashamed to put a toe down and a pinky finger down. There's no shame in this game. This is practice, not perfect. So we're shooting that right arm out, we're shooting the left leg back, but if we need to find ourselves some balance, we find balance. So as you inhale, you really stretch it out. Exhale, go ahead and just bring those limbs back down. And we're going to do the same thing with the opposite side. So take a nice big inhale. Exhale, shoot it out. Now it's the right leg and the left arm, and they're out, out, out. But we are going to go ahead and bring a toe or a hand down if we need to for our balance. So inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. Ooh, shooting that leg, that arm out, and then go ahead, bring it back down. I am trying, I am reaching, and I am powerful. So gazing down or forward, keeping those shoulders back and down, we're going to inhale, curl our toes under, and we're going to exhale and kick it into a down dog. Now, for some of us, our bodies may not have found this posture in a long time. Some of us may have just done this yesterday. Either way, you do what is comfortable to you. You may need to bring the hands back so they're closer to the feet. You may push those hands forward and decide that the feet need to come closer. You may find that, you know what, I'd rather just bring the feet closer and bend the knees. Whatever is comfortable for you, you find your tabletop position that like you did earlier. Now find your down dog. This is your down dog, not mine. So find the strength and the sturdiness in those hands and those feet. However you want to shift those hands and feet to find the strength in your limbs. Let go of keeping up with the Joneses. This may be the only time you give yourself permission to just do what feels good for your body. And as you're here in this position, remind yourself, I am powerful, I am intelligent, and I am giving myself permission to be what my body needs it to be right now. I'm doing this, I am breathing. We're going to move into some posture flows now. Do as little or as much as you want. Look forward, bring those hands and feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift those arms all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, bring those hands to heart center. Inhale again, lift those arms all the way to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take those hands down, feet back, you're in what we call a high plank or a high push-up. You bring those elbows in, you lower down for a low push-up, you drop the thighs, and you inhale as you push up with the arms for an up dog, and then curl those toes and pop it back into that down dog that we found ourselves in before. Inhale and exhale here, maybe pedaling those feet, adjusting where those hands and feet are, and then you inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring the hands and the feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift those arms all the way to the sky. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms sweep up again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands are down, feet come back. You're in that high plank, high push-up. You bring those elbows in so that you can come down for the low push-up. Drop the thighs, push up with those arms, up dog, curl those toes, and come back for your down dog. Whew. I am doing this. I am flexible. I am strong. Let's do this one more time. So inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring those feet, hands together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come down into that high plank. Bringing the elbows in, low push up. Drop down those legs, up dog as you inhale. Curl the toes, come back into the down dog. I am doing this. I am love. I am calm. I am letting go, but I will not pause. I will take my right leg and I will shoot it back. I will bring that right foot down and put it next to my right hand. Turning that left foot about 45 degrees. Push with both hands up. You're coming into a warrior. For your warrior, you may find that the right knee and the right ankle are lined up with each other, maybe not. Left leg definitely needs to be bent at around 45 degrees so that you can open those hips and open those arms and feel nice and sturdy in your warrior. And as we stand in this warrior, those of you who are parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, have you ever played with confetti? Oh, it can really make a mess. Right now, go ahead and flip that right hand over. Imagine that that right hand has a gigantic bowling ball-sized ball of imaginary confetti. But this imaginary confetti is not going to make a mess. Instead, it is going to cover us with love and kindness. So go ahead and take the left hand down to the left thigh. Really let that ball bounce in your hand. And then you just pop it up and over your body and let that love and kindness just drape all over you like raindrops. Take your arms now, come back to your original warrior, but then take left arm, bring it windmill over towards the right. Take the right and left hand down, pop the right leg back up. You're in that high plank, that high push-up. Bringing those elbows in, you come down for the low push-up. Drop the thighs, inhale, up dog. Curl those toes, exhale, down dog. And guess what we're gonna do here? Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, pop that left leg back. Bringing the left leg up towards the left hand. Just kind of gently moving that right leg to that 45-degree angle and pop up for your opposite warrior. So again, because the body is different on each side, as you now have the right leg at a 45-degree angle, you may see that the left knee and the left ankle, they might line up really nice. Maybe not. But as you open those hips and pull those arms open, this may be more sturdy than the other side. Less sturdy, who knows? Just be curious. Feel the warrior that you are. Take that left hand now. Imagine that nice, big, gigantic bowling ball of confetti. Imaginary confetti, no mess is about to happen. Take the right hand down to the right thigh and then just pop that confetti up and over you and allow yourself to be covered again in love and kindness. Take the arms now, windmill them down to the mat, kick the left leg back, find yourself in that high plank, high push-up, bringing yourself down for the low push-up. Thighs come down, arms push up, inhale, curl the toes, come back for that down dog. I am loved, I am loving, I am lovable. Go ahead now and take those knees down to the mat. Find yourself in that tabletop position you were before. And for those of us who did not do it, bring the seat to the feet. Why? We want seat to feet so that we can lift our arms up to the sky and imagine that we are holding the most bright, beautiful, biodegradable, eco-friendly balloon in our favorite color. We also have a big greasy marker. And on this balloon, we're going to take a moment now to just write a woe from the past, or maybe even the name of something, or the name of someone, or maybe even it's a name that someone has been calling us, or maybe even a name we call ourselves, because we're giving it away. It doesn't serve us. It's not our responsibility. We don't need it. So write all over this balloon, a woe from the past, something you can't control, something that you are just not responsible for, and let's give it away. So take that balloon, lift it up just a little bit higher, and then as you inhale, let it just shine your heart on that balloon, and then exhale, let it go. Let that balloon float, float, float away. I am free. I am no longer a prisoner. I am released. Find your hands down to the mat. You're in that tabletop. Go ahead and take those toes, curl them into that down dog. And once you're in that down dog, inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring the hands and feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting those arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale again. Wisping those hands up towards the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, feet back. Find yourself in your plank. Bring it down to the low plank. Pushing up for your up dog. Curl those toes. Find your down dog again. Inhale, exhale, and then drop the knees. Find yourself again in that tabletop with the seat on feet so you can pull those arms back up and imagine a second beautiful, bright, biodegradable, eco-friendly balloon. This time, we're going to use our balloon and our big greasy marker to write all over it secret dreams. What is something that you have been wishing, hoping, praying for? Well, now is the time to just go ahead and write it on the balloon. Write on the balloon what it is you're looking for. Secretly, you've been wishing and hoping and praying for it, and now it's time to release it to the universe so that the universe knows that you're ready. Lifting that balloon up, shining your heart on it. Inhale, and then exhale, release that balloon out towards the universe. I am ready, I am accepting, and I am willing. Take those hands now to the mat. Kick those feet back with those toes. Finding that down dog again. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk those hands up toward and feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting those arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, forward fold again. And this time, find yourself a bind. You may find bending the knees helps with this, but either put the hands all the way under the feet, maybe grabbing onto those big toes. But you're finding yourself in a bind here. And as you inhale, you lift that spine, and as you exhale, you try to find knees coming closer to the nose. And again, bending the knees makes it a lot easier. But you inhale, lift, exhale, knees to nose. Inhale, lift, exhale, knees to nose. Inhale, lift, exhale, knees to nose, and then release the bind and simply put your hands on your hips. As your hands are on your hips, you begin to slowly, tick, tick, tick up. Just slowly. Tick, 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 bringing that spine to where you're eventually going to be standing all the way. But not yet. No rush. We're basically finding our way to a standing position slowly. We're stimulating the vagus nerve. And once we finally come to standing, we've inspired ourselves and our body into a small sense of euphoria. We take a deep breath in and out. Take those arms, lift them up to the sky again. And now forward fold, just like we did before. Forward fold, halfway lift, forward fold again, and find another bind. Maybe this time you do get those hands all the way under the feet. Maybe this time you just get a nice firm grip on those toes. Maybe, just maybe, you realize I can just hold on to my shins. I can just hold on to the back of my calves. However it is for you to feel balanced in this bend and allow yourself to experience this Xanax of yoga, as we'll call it. As you inhale, you lift your spine. As you exhale, you try to pull those knees to nose just a little bit. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knees to nose. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, knees to nose. Inhale, bring those hands to your hips. And just slowly find yourself back to standing. Slowly stimulating that vagus nerve, activating your sympathetic nervous system, finding that Xanax of yoga, inspiring that moment of euphoria until you come all the way to standing. Now go ahead and take yourself down to a seated position on your mat with your feet touching as if they were a book. Allow those legs to either come as close to the mat as they can or adjust how far away your feet are from your seat so that you can open your hands as if they were a book. Bringing those elbows inside the area of our legs. We inhale and we lift, and we exhale and we pull ourselves forward, nose to toes. So now as we inhale and we lift, we exhale, we try to bring the nose down to the toes. And we just have all this gratitude for our feet as we inhale and lift, and we exhale and bring ourselves forward. We think about all the places and the people our feet take us to. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bringing it forward. We gotta get that nose to toes. It may not smell that great, but it's okay. No judgment here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, nose to toes. And again, release from the feet and slowly come back to sitting. This isn't anything that we're trying to do in a hurry. We're just stimulating the vagus nerve. Oh my goodness, do you feel the euphoria? Take those knees, gently bring them together, and it's time for us to build a boat. Now, for some of us, we might love rowboats. Some of us might love sailboats. Whatever boat is your favorite, we are going to build a boat. And I want to go ahead and let it be known that as we're doing this, we're going to be taking our hands forward and our feet forward at the same time. And if it is not comfortable for you to do this, simply grab onto the back of your thighs and just lean back and lift the feet as much or as little as you can. Here's why. We are going to be evicting fear out of our bodies right now. And the only way we can do this is to find a shape. So I'm just going to ask you to give yourself the power of choice and to also push yourself as far as you want to be pushed to find that shape. Look forward and find a spot maybe on the wall that you know is not going to move, and lean back and lift those arms out towards the sky, and then lift those legs up off the mat. And like I said, if need be, grab the back of the thighs for stability, or go ahead, if you have to leave those feet touching the mat, just lean back far enough that you feel a shake. You feel fear, uncomfortable, unwanted anxiety leaving your body. It doesn't serve you, and you don't need it. Scientifically speaking, the shake you're feeling is an absolute 100% release of stagnant energy. Go ahead and cross those ankles. Take the hands down to the mat near your hips. Put the feet down and pop your little seat up. Release your seat back down. Uncross those legs. And when you're ready, take in a nice big breath. Lift those arms and lift those feet again for another boat. Whew. Find the shape. Find the shape that is that stagnant, unwanted energy releasing itself from your body. And again, if you need to, find the back of those thighs and hold on to those thighs for stability. Leave the feet on the mat if you need to. Whatever it takes, you can be the judge. You be the judge of what it takes for you to find that shake. Cross those feet, hands down, pop your seat up, and find your third and final boat. Make this boat be the boat of all boats. And as you're ready, you just lift those hands, look at that spot on the wall, lift those feet, and let those legs and those hands be your boat, be the shape that you're looking for, and finding the shape in cross those legs, put those feet down, hands down, lift that seat. And then as you release, take your whole body down to the mat, stomach touching the mat, and find yourself just completely down with that left ear touching the mat, your body just making a complete thermal imprint on the mat. And as you find your whole body laying on this mat, and you find your left ear on the mat, you might be hearing something right now. Your heart beating. Oh, hello, heart. Allow me to just give some gratitude to you for all you do, Mr. Heart. Gently, using your arms and your palms down on the mat, lift your head so you can just turn your head so that the right ear is now meeting the mat. Hear the sound of your heart beating from your right ear. This may be one of the first times you've allowed yourself to have this moment to just hear your heart beating and acknowledge what it is that your heart does for you. Take a moment now to just gently lift yourself up with your arms. Find yourself just rolling onto your back. And as you roll yourself onto your back, you might bring those knees in and just give a nice little squeeze, little hug, little shake to those knees. And then take your shoulders, let those find a nice comfortable spot on the mat. Bracing yourself with your arms down and your palms down on the mat, knees bent. Taking an inhale now, and an exhale. On that next inhale, lift up the legs and point your feet all the way up towards the ceiling. This little inversion where it's almost like you're walking on the ceiling is so wonderful when you have sciatic nerve pain, maybe you're pregnant, maybe you're even just having some difficulty sleeping. You can actually do this up against the wall for support, but it's just a slight little inversion. You can take the toes, point them up towards the ceiling, then bring the toes so that it's like flat feet, toes up towards the ceiling, point the toes to be flat feet, point the toes to the ceiling, bringing those toes back again to just be flat feet, and then bend the knees, find the feet to the mat, and then let those legs just go straight out. So now your whole body is just relaxing on the mat. We're almost done, but we've got one more thing we've got to do, one more body part we've got to take care of. So bring those feet back to the mat, and then slide your knees either to the left or to the right, so you can find yourself back into that tabletop position we were in earlier. But again, we've got to find our seat on our feet, and we're going to move those knees apart so that we can lean forward with our hands and find a way for the forehead to come down onto the mat. Now, if it's uncomfortable for the forehead to come all the way down to the mat in this childlike pose, take your hands, stack them, the two fists together, and find a way for the forehead to be on the two fists. Reason being, as we're doing this, we are going to massage our forehead, either on the two fists that are stacked or directly on the mat. We are massaging back and forth our forehead, which is our logic center, and our planning center. And it's so important to give our massage to our foreheads, to give our logic center, planning center, our forehead a little love. Have you ever heard an elephant never forgets? Unfortunately, in this life, there are going to be names that people call us. There are going to be names that we call ourselves. We are going to take this moment now as we're massaging our foreheads, and we are going to imagine that all of those uncomfortable, unwanted thoughts are paper elephants. And as you inhale, those paper elephants catch fire. And as you exhale, the ashes of each and every one of those paper elephants clears away out of your forehead, so there's nothing left but room for love, joy, peace, kindness. So as you inhale, catch the last bit of those paper elephants on fire. And as you exhale, release the ashes of all those paper elephants. So there's nothing left but room for positivity. And then you find yourself releasing up into a tabletop, and once again, gently coming back down onto your mat for our closing meditation. So find yourself comfortably laying on your mat, palms down, shoulders grounded into the mat. Maybe those legs just kind of flop to one side, one foot to one side, one foot to the other. Whatever it takes to feel comfortable in this moment, and just let it all go. Allow your body to just relax. And as you lay here on the mat, with those eyes either closed or softly gazing towards your mouth or nose, imagine a bright, beautiful light hovering over the crown of your head. And as you inhale and exhale, and allow your body to simply just relax here on your mat, you're noticing that with each breath, that light is getting bigger and stronger as it grows to now cover not just the crown of your head, but it's even covering your eyes. You keep breathing in and out, and with each breath, that bright, beautiful light glows and grows. And now it covers your entire head. Notice the unwinding, the unraveling, and the letting go as that light continues to stretch and grow and glow and come down towards your shoulders. The light now continues. It stretches down towards your chest. Notice the unraveling, the unwinding, and the letting go as the light continues to grow and glow and come down across your abdomen. Continue to breathe in and out. Don't forget your breath. Inhale and exhale as the light grows, glows, and stretches down towards your hips. The light continues. It's growing. It's glowing. Notice the unraveling, the unwinding, the letting go. You may even have found a smile on your face as the light now comes all the way down from the top of your head to your knees. It's glowing and growing. It comes all the way down now from the top of your head to your ankles. And as you inhale and as you exhale, the light has now grown to stretch from the top of your head all the way to the tips of your toes. As the light continues to grow and glow and take over your entire body, look deep in your mind and find yourself picturing things that make you happy, places that make you happy, people that make you happy. Allow this gratitude slideshow to take over your mind. It's hard not to smile when we think of things that make us happy, people that make us happy, places that make us happy. And as you continue to allow the pictures of those people, those places, those things to simply flash over and over again through your mind, I ask you to listen to the words that I speak and possibly even say them to yourself. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to me. May strength come to me. May harmony come to me. May my family be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to me, them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May my friends be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May my neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May my enemies be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May all living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May the entire world be filled with love and peace. Now inhale as you reach your arms up and bring your knees in to give yourself a hug as you gently roll to one side. And as you exhale, keep your eyes soft as you come to a seated position with your arms at heart center as we close our practice. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling, filling the body with grace and gratitude. And then exhale, leaning forward. Namaste. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Mwah.